that's what you get. That's a good clamp. Okay, well there's that. And then this is a Harbor Freight one, so if you buy quality stuff, it lasts and it won't look like that. I mean, it'll still work, but it's not good. We're gonna tackle this part first. Can you do me a 4" by 22? This pinch weld is kind of bent, so they do make a tool for it. It's called channel lock. Anything that works. The more I dive in, the worse this gets. That sucks. That really sucks. Some of this is going to have to get cut out. Let's see if I did all right. That comes down a little bit right there. I mean, that's it. I'll get that clamped in place for right now. That's what I got for a fit up. I just got to make sure that it's going to be straight. I think it's got to go up a little bit. We want it to be parallel with that rocker. I think that looks pretty good. That pinch weld is going to come out to this way anyways. For this whole piece that comes in. I got this inner piece all tacked in. I don't know if somehow these bodies are galvanized or something like that, but the welder had a little bit of a reaction here. I cleaned everything off. It was all bare metal. But it was almost purple, like I was welding galvanized, so I'm gonna have to clean that up a little bit, but it's in there. That was kind of weird. Same thing actually happened to the front of the car as well when I was welding that piece.
Grind and it'll look good.
Obviously you saw in the last video, we picked up a pretty trashy transmission. Well, let's get a better look at it. One thing I did notice that I didn't like was the input shaft. It looks like this thing definitely had some abuse. Take a look at this. Not exactly sure what had happened here, but the splines are all twisted, so somebody obviously had some fun with it. But overall, it's a pretty clean transmission. And the best part of this transmission is, we got it for $80. It was really sketchy. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I didn't think it was real. I actually got pretty pissed off about it. So I was talking to the person with the transmission for about 2 days. We were working out the best time. I guess they worked third shift, whatever. But during this whole time, they marked it sold. So I'm like, really? You know, I was obviously all pissed off about that. I was gonna go find another transmission. And then out of the blue, 2 days later, they messaged me a time to meet them. And I'm like, I didn't even expect this. So obviously I was excited. And now we have a 2-speed Power Glide. I would say that the nicest part of this whole car is definitely in the engine bay. I painted it up a little bit more. It came out halfway decent for what it is, and I ran out of paint, so. But it's budget. I was using paint that I found. It was $1.98 a can. So where are you gonna find that? Today, paint's like, what is it, $7, $8 a can? So there you go. If you need something painted, the old Quick Color came to the rescue. Now this brings me to the last surprise that I got. It's something that I think we need, and everyone commented that we need. I was able to grab an 8.8 out of an 89 Fox. For what it is, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Allegedly, it has 273s in it. But what makes it worth it is that the housing is in really good shape. It's clean. It seems like it's all rust-free. I just didn't want to start off with anything all scaly. And I want to say it might have 28 spline axles. This rust repair sucks. I hate rust repair. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable. But we just got to chug through it to get this thing going. While I was doing that, you guys saw my dad was doing a little bit on this 6.0. He's going to take off the accessories next time he's here. And we're going to basically just clean the entire motor, see what we can do. Alright guys, so this is what we got. This repair sucks. As I've said multiple times, I hate rust repair. But I end up with everything that's rusty, so I'm kind of used to it. So I'm just complaining for really no reason. Because it's just going to happen again down the road. So anyways, doesn't matter. Let's take a look. This is what I got. You know, obviously, am I a body guy? No. Am I a sheet metal guy? No. I mean, that's just it. I'm doing the best I can with making these panels. They didn't come out like factory whatsoever. Doesn't even matter. Cut the rod out. I replaced everything with good metal. It's all 16 gauge metal, which is overkill for what it is. But like I said, I already had this. So I wasn't gonna go and buy this. I used it for a job. I made the money on it. So it's practically free. That's why I'm using it. Here's what we got for our patch. I did the rocker first. We bent this down at a 90 degree, so it had a lip. So that's going down. And then I basically just ground everything down and fit it like it should. And I'm telling you right now, this is pretty solid. You're not gonna have any issues with that. And then on the outside, this was all tacked from the inside of the rocker as well. And obviously it's gonna be covered. And I just had to do this little patch right here. But it doesn't matter, you're not gonna see this. It's all gonna be covered by a fender anyways. Only thing that matters is right here. And then obviously I'm gonna have to drill a hole so the bottom of the fender can mount. But that's it. So we're gonna continue on. I hate this. I'm sure you guys hate this. So either way, hey, maybe some of you guys are good with rust repair and have some tips that I don't even know. If there's something that I should have done or some tools that I should have had to help me along the process, definitely let me know, because I'm always looking to improve my skills. And all this stuff, I mean, I have to do it all myself. So that's why I invested money in the welders, stuff like that, because I can't just go and pay someone. It doesn't work like that. Everything that I do for the most part has to be done by me, but I try to do everything myself. That new song by Oliver Anthony is pretty badass. It came on about 5 times. And I feel like I gotta restore this car for America. So I got all the ambition in the world. Let's tackle this trash. basically what I want to do is I want to have a flat piece here and just do a 90 degree and then just catch this lip. And then I'll plug weld this all along. That's that. So we cut out the trunk floor. You guys probably didn't see that. That was needed because some of it was a little rusty anyways. Now, as you can see right there, I had to patch that sheet metal. So I'm like, you know what, Dad? Have at it, take it out. So we did. So I'm sitting here thinking about this, and I'm kind of dreading this next process. So everything in here, I'm probably going to need to go with a thinner gauge sheet metal because there's no way that I can calculate these bends with just using my bench over there. So tomorrow I'm going to run to Harbor Freight because I won't have time today. I'm going to pick up one of those little $30 sheet metal brakes, and I'm just going to use that. I'll see if I can scrounge up some sheet metal that's kind of close to this. I mean, if I have to use the 16 gauge, don't get me wrong, I will. But to do these bends on the bench, I really don't even want to get involved. So I think for the best result, I'm just going to grab one of those cheap little brakes and see if I can make that happen. I don't know what that alarm was. That's not my house, I hope. We're done with that for now. For the last thing I want to do, I really want to see what this motor looks like inside. I haven't pulled one of these valve covers yet. It could be great, or it could be a sludge box. Let's get this valve cover off, and then we can determine if this motor's anything good or not. All right, guys, this is gonna be a big step. You guys ready for the crust? I don't know if this is gonna be good or not. It's probably not gonna be. Here's 1, 2, 3. It's not that bad. It's not too bad. I've seen cleaner, but that's not that bad. Most of the motors I've seen don't have that oil staining like that. So maybe he just went quite a while in between oil changes. Either that or the truck sat a while and he didn't run it that often. I know it had 100,000 and he just used it on a farm. So that's what we got, everybody. That's the crust. Crusty crab over here. Not looking good. That's alright though. There's no major sludge, so it's not really a huge deal, but you know, it's not as clean as the other motor. That motor in the S10 is beautiful. But that's about all I'm gonna have for you guys on this one. Now, you know what, guys? It might not be the best repair in the world, and there's always gonna be someone out there that can do it better than you, but we're doing it. So that's all that matters. We're out here, we're making it happen. We're gonna keep this thing as cheap as possible. So I was into this car $750 altogether with everything I've spent so far, and then I sold those seats for $200. That brings me back down to $550. We picked up the transmission, which was $80, and now we got that 8.8, which was another $150. That puts us right now, as it stands, this whole situation, this junk sitting right behind me, that costs $780. That's the update for this one, $780. We have a junk motor over there. We have a junk transmission behind that. We have an 8.8 with gears that are absolutely horrible. And we have a Fox body that I would say maybe 50% of the rust repair is done. That's what we got into it. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys on. I'm up to almost 450 subscribers, and it's just been 3 short months. So I just want to say thank you guys. I appreciate everybody that's been following this. Honestly, I'm making these videos for you guys, and I'm so glad that some of you guys took interest. This is awesome. And I hope we can do great things with these cars and the channel and everything. So if you guys could, smash that subscribe button because you guys are the reason why I'm doing this. And you guys keep this ambition going. So as usual, guys, thank you for watching DeRosa Driven, and I will catch you on the next one.